I had a lot of time. And was kind of tired a little bit, so I got a little second to get a deep breath and knock it down.
All right, so that's what Trae Young said. What does Swagoo say?
Gee, this is like when I was in college, man, and you go to a club and that thing packed and you got to shake the girl off that's trying to get with you because you see the girl that you want. And once you get her off of you, you shake your shimmy because you got to get that bad energy off before you go talk to the girl that you really want to talk to. That's all Trae was doing. You got to slide people off a cliff sometimes to get some room, shake the bad energy off, and then go after what you want. That's all Trae's saying.
I can't fathom how different our college experiences were, yours and mine. Let's move on to the next one here. This is Steve Kerr. He was asked what Kevin Durant showed in the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Bucks. Here's what he said.
He's the most talented basketball player on earth, if not of all time, honestly. He's just so gifted.
He played with Michael Jordan. And
I know.
KD's
I know.
Right
I think
there.
he's more gifted. I really do. I mean, that's saying something, but Kevin is a entirely different breed. I mean, 6'11", with guard skills, unlimited three-point range. It's just stunning. And watching him this year was really, really gratifying.
That's what Steve said. What does Swagoo say?
Basically, Steve Kerr is saying that KD was made to play basketball, okay? I'm sure KD has a lot of talent in other areas because he's shown it in that regard, but sometimes you're just made to do something. And no, it's not a slight to MJ. MJ is still considered the greatest player in a lot of people's mind, not mine, but KD was born to play basketball, okay? It's like when people say they are born leaders. No, you ain't, because you had to learn how to do that. KD came out the womb. He knew how to play basketball. He just waited all them years to go to the NBA to make players that play with Michael Jordan say he the most gifted ever.
I love it. I don't agree with it, but I love it. All right, one more. This is the one we've been waiting to get to all day. Tom Brady was on the Late Late Show with James Corden yesterday and was asked about his legacy. Listen to this.
There's one thing being like really good at something. There's something else about being the greatest of all time. How often do you think about that?
I don't.
Really?
No, because I don't.
Never. You never sit and think, at what I do, I'm the best.
It's like saying, what do you like better, steak, fish, chicken?
So that's what Tom Brady said. What does Swagoo say?
Gee, Tom is saying, go ahead, James. You say it for me, okay? I'm more of a humble guy. I'm gonna let people say it for me. And then on the steak, chicken, and fish reference, okay? This is what Tom Brady was really thinking because in his mind, he know he's the GOAT. All right, if he's steak, he's Wagyu. He's a Wagyu, medium, right temperature. Everybody likes that type of steak. If it's chicken, G, he's chicken cordon bleu. That's what y'all rich people eat. G, you know all about it, okay? I just want some chicken off the grill, but he's the cordon bleu of it. And if he's a fish, he's a puffer fish. And only because puffer fish have to be cut by the best sushi chef, so when you eat it, it don't kill you. Tom Brady understands all of that. He understands he's the best version of all three of them damn meals that he just said, and that's why he wanted Corden to continue about being the greatest ever. Okay? I told everybody that's the bottom line. Tom Brady, humble bragging. He just want other people to say it. I know him right, because he one of them rich people, too, that only eat those choice cuts meats in the same particular way.
You guys are all hilarious. Vince Carter is losing. I want to get Vince in on this. Well, actually, let's start with Vince. I want to save Nico for last because Nico was his teammate. Let me start with you, Vince.
Crying.
He's crying. Vince Carter's crying.
Man, my bad.
What do you think? VC, do you believe Brady?
I was just listening in, man. I wasn't even supposed to be around, man. What's going on?
Okay.
Oh, that's not
I'll give you a minute to recover.
Oh, God.
I'll give you a minute to recover. Let me get to Kimberly Martin here. Kimberly, let me see Kimberly. Kimberly, do you believe Tom Brady when he says he never thinks about that?
You're asking me if I believe Tom Brady when he says he doesn't think about being the greatest? Listen, I walk around saying I'm the best, okay? It shocks me that Tom Brady wouldn't have those moments. I feel like within being Tom Brady, you walk around knowing like, yeah, I'm better than you. At practice, like, do that. Like, yeah, I'm in charge. Like, he may not think about it all the time, but trust me, when he was tossing Lombardi trophies off of that boat, yes, Tom Brady does know he's the GOAT, and he does once in a while get tickled by that. I mean, come on now. Like, I'm not buying any of that humble stuff. Get out of here, Tom.
I'm not either. I mean, I think guys, this is just my opinion, guys like him and Jordan, nothing drives them more than that, than being the greatest of all time. But, yeah.
Tom Brady's still playing football at 43.
Right.
Who in the hell don't think he think about being the GOAT? What the hell he playing for if he don't think he the GOAT?
Let me get Ninko in here because I've saved you for last, Rob Ninkovich, because you get the final word. You played with him. You know him far better than all the rest of us combined. When Tom Brady says he doesn't ever think about being the greatest of all time, Rob Ninkovich, what is your reaction?
Come on now, Greeny. The joke's on us. We know Tom doesn't eat steak or chicken, or he's vegetarian. He doesn't even eat any of that stuff. So listen,
avocado
we can all
ice cream
decide
time.
on what steak we're gonna have. You know, what kind of chicken, cordon bleu, or you're gonna take it off the grill or the barbecue. But Tom's sitting over there eating his vegetables. Like, no, I don't eat any of that stuff. I'm having myself a green shake here with veggies. So. Yeah, Tom thinks about that. He's the greatest of all time. He's just humble. He's humble. I mean, he's a great guy. He's humble. But come on, we all know at the end of the day, he knows
We know better.
He's the man.
We know better.
Is he humble? I mean, the real Brady sometimes sneaks out, and it doesn't feel like he's humble, Ninko. Is he really humble?
No.
Okay, so let's put it in an interview. He would be humble, but if Swagoo had got just close to him, but he threw the ball away, he's going to look at him, wink, and say, "No, you ain't get me." Like he is not humble when it comes to football. When it comes to interviews, and trying to not be that guy that's like talking about himself.
Yeah,
he's
Marcus.
not like that. But on the field, he is. He's confident now.
Is this the same guy? Is this the same guy we talking about that just told the organization y'all gonna keep that blank?
Right,
Are we talking about the same guy? Because we know damn well he ain't humble.
Let me get a final word from Vince, who has composed himself. Go ahead, Vince.
Be humble either if I had 6 Super Bowls.
I think with Tom Brady, like I said, he's not cocky with his words, but with his play. You know, he's humble with what he says in interviews. He says the right things, and sometimes the things that he says, you know what he's actually saying. You know, when Big Spears can break it down, what is he actually saying? Well, sometimes in his humble opinion and some of the things that he says, he's saying, yeah, I know I'm the best. I'm proving it. And yeah, he's playing at 43. There's guys who can do that, but there's a reason why. He wants to make sure when he's done, there's no catching me. There's nobody. Yeah, he's close to
him,
being the best, but not the best.
I got to leave it there for the moment. We got so much more to do. Huge hour on the way, and obviously Trae Young is at the center of almost all of it. Young's magical night in Milwaukee. Are we watching Steph 2.0? Is he good enough to carry